Hey, welcome to the Man Cave, Ugh, where crazy things are had. Not really. I'm freaking old. My life is boring. I play dad songs in my man cave, and maybe some Call of Duty once in a while. That's about it. That's my life. Hey, I'm gonna bring this to you tonight, and wanted to kind of show off this guitar. I've kind of like getting this thing put together. Um, Touched it up with a I don't know, little fantasy art pinup girl. Put some new knobs on it because the ones that were on it were crap. Uh, there was a little bit about these guitars specifically. Say what you will about them. They're great practice guitars. I do have a PRS McCarty 594, but like I like to say, if I drop and scratch it, it's $1,000 off that guitar every time. So I try not to do those things. So I'd like to get my practice on an LP style guitar and then, take that over into the bigger amps and stuff. So this is kind of my little practice setup studio that I've got, running through some really just cheap pedals, using a Katana amp for my wet setup and a Monoprice for my dry setup. So running a wet dry, which gives it just a fat, full tone. I mean, just... about this guitar, because I do play PRS primarily, it's ducky like a PRS is. There's the ducky, and then it'll get a little dark. So yeah, it's a great fun practice guitar, bedroom amp tones. So I got 1 watt set up on the Monoprice, which is I think what's really cool about that amp. So you can let people sleep in the other rooms while you kind of jam out in here without having to have attenuators and all the other crazy stuff, which I definitely could not do on my other amps in the room. And I'm not Monoprice. Say what you will, it's a cheap amp or whatever, but it has got a killer tone that comes out of it. It's probably one of my primary amps that I play off. I have another one that I've done some tube work and stuff with that I've got running out of a Marshall 4x12 stack, and it is just killer out of that thing. I run it with a Vox AC30 as my wet. The Monoprice is the dry. I have a Blues Junior that I'll back it up with once in a while, but I prefer, quite frankly, the Monoprice. I think it's just got I don't know, it's just got a more dynamic tone to it. So that's just, and tone's that personal pursuit, right? Maybe if I had a boutique amp like a Mojo Tone or something like that, I would be raving about it. So, which, by the way, it's on the list. Anyway, I'm going to bring this to you tonight. This is a song of perseverance. It's a song of fighting through. The lyrics are just deep, and drop D tuning, by the way, and just a ton of power chords. Little solo riff in it that all is in the key of E, by the way. If you can play E pentatonic, you can probably put this together. And I just tried to keep as close as I could to the original, but I always like to kind of make it my own a little bit. So again, it's a karaoke backing track, and then we play that and kind of do our own thing with it. But great song by Alice in Chains. You'll recognize it right off the bat. Just a classic. Funny, I was talking about Call of Duty earlier. I was playing with a guy, and I have a kind of a little tune that I wrote that's... Well, I was sitting there just kind of playing that through on the acoustic. This guy goes, "You playing Alice in Chains?" And I'm like, no, I'm not playing Alice in Chains. He's like, "Oh, that sounded like Alice in Chains." And I was like, what the hell is he talking about? So I did a bunch of research, and I found this song, and then I got to listen to the lyrics, and I fell in love with the song. So, and it does sound very similar to that riff that I played. So anyway, without further ado, Rooster by Alice in Chains. Rooster, by Alice in Chains. Woo-hoo-hoo! You know it's good when you close your eyes and you just play it because it's just kind of homogenizing around in there and going through the brain and the squishiness and through here and these and out and in and shwang. Anyway, there's some dad guitar for you tonight. Yeah, I get passionate about music. I really want to thank you for watching. I want to thank everyone who has subscribed to the channel and this and that. I have a lot of fun making the videos. I hope you've had fun watching them. Thanks for watching my crappy gear and stuff. Have a great one, man. Catch you on the next one.